Hello, folks. Good evening, and welcome to a not live love stream. It's been a long time on the long and winding way, and now I'm back again. How I've dreamed about this day, the tales that I could tell. Well, in a while I'll tell a few. First, I'd just like to say it's just so good to be here with you. Yeah. I missed your faces and the places that we go. I missed your laughter and the love you always show. Though it's great to be new places and to see all of the sights, it's beautiful to see the sight that I can see tonight. It's good to be here, to see you once again, like coming home now. Being back with my old friends, you can keep your lofty mountains, white sands and turquoise sea. Me with you and you with me. There is no place I'd rather be. There is no place I'd rather be. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. Well, it's good to be here, even though I'm not actually here. Well, obviously I am here, but I'm not here live. Thanks for joining in this. This is a little weird. There was obviously no chance of me doing a live love stream tonight because if you're watching this on Wednesday night, then as you are watching now, I am standing out next to a very, very large fire celebrating Midsummer, or St. Hans Aften, as we call it here in Denmark. So it wasn't possible to send a love stream from that location, unfortunately. But I thought I'd take the chance to follow up on what some people were saying last week at the love stream, which was that it might be nice with an evening of Martindale original songs. So here is an evening of Martindale original songs. And that first one was called It's Good to Be Here, obviously. And this next song is called The Beginning Has Begun. As I smiled down from the rocks and kissed the Mercury Sea, I knew I had the world waiting upon me. How dare the cliffs rise up so bold above the waves, and as upon the top, how dare we be so brave? With the wind through my hair, I know this is the one. just you and the roaring waves. I believe the beginning has begun. The beginning has begun. So hold me in your arms and never let me go. I see so clearly now, I know it must be so. I look into your eyes, I look into the sea, and everything's so good, and it's all a part of me, part of me, yeah. With the wind through my head, I know this is the one. Just you and the roaring waves. I believe the beginning has begun. The beginning has begun. That was a song I wrote on a cliff in Cornwall when I was 20, I think, I guess. Yeah, it must have been about then. Although some of the lines came from a trip I did to the very same place in Cornwall. Which is, yeah, in, that must have been 15 then, I guess. Yeah. So there you go. That was called The Beginning Has Begun and is on an album called A Different Kettle of Fish, as is the next song, which is a song about nasty stuff happening on the internet. So I always say it's a song about trolls, but not the kind that live under bridges. The kind that live behind computer screens. And if you want to join in, let's face it, you know you want to. Your bit goes, oi, whenever my hand goes like that. Oi. There you go. Perfect. Oi. Oi. You're on your own from now on. Bloke with a blog wrote a catalogue of things in this world he hates. The comments flow in the space below when the hate began to escalate. I locked out as I began to doubt the future of this race. I picked up a pick and my guitar quick and sang a song to make my case. It went la la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. With a folk who kill in far off hills to defend liberty. It made me wonder if you're willing to do the killing. Is your conscience ever free? Cause we all defend ourselves, our friends, when danger is its head. But to retaliate more hate generates, better to treat the cause instead. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la la la. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. I'm gonna carry on singing my song while the world around burns with hate. As long as I got a little love in my heart, it's never gonna be too late. The mighty guns are afraid of my the beliefs that we hold strong. Stand your ground, but with a smile, not a frown, and carry on singing your song. Are you ready now? My mate posted links saying, what do you think? Spreading tabloid lies. I wrote a song I'd like you to sing along before you decide whether to despise. It's about love and hate and what each creates and how we choose to respond. So come and have a beer, differences disappear on common ground, we can sing as one. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. One more time. Oi. 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 There we go. That was called Singing My Song, and it was me singing it, and it's my song, so I was singing my song, just like it says. We're going to take a trip back to Cornwall. Cornwall, of course, plays a huge part in my life, in my upbringing. My family was from Cornwall, and I spent much of my childhood there. Very happy days indeed, and a lot of the stories and legends and myths from Cornwall were very much part of my upbringing, part of stories that I've kind of, that my mother told me, and that various other people have told me as I was growing up, and have kind of stuck with me. And this next song is written around one of those stories, and it's a story about a mermaid. And as usual with mermaids, it ends in trouble, shall we say? But it's a bit of a love song called "The Mermaid of Zena." Matthew Truella was a fine, handsome lad. His voice a wondrous tenor. Each evening he'd sing the closing hymn at the church of Saint Sonara at Zena. A mermaid living in Pandora Cove heard his song carried on the breeze. Spellbound by the sound of the beautiful music, she came up ashore from the seas. She sat at the back of the chapel, her tail covered in silk and lace, spellbound by the sound of his beautiful voice and the charms of his handsome face. One night as he sat down from singing, His eyes and her eyes, they met, and his soul was filled with wonder and joy. On her lover's heart it was set. She said, "Sir, I come from the water. My home is deep down in the sea. And though I've loved you since first I heard you sing, I must return and you cannot join me." Matthew said, "My love, I shall follow wherever my heart it might send." And he followed her into the ocean so deep and never was seen again. Sit on the headlight and listen to the roar of the sea. To this day you can hear Truella singing, his voice carrying on the breeze. His voice carrying on the breeze. His voice carried in on the breeze. There you go. That was the Mermaid of Zena. I miss having the feedback of a love stream. There's nothing like playing live, and I've had loads of gigs recently, and it's been fantastic because you got the audiences right there and the energy's there and everything, and which is something you miss during live streams. But what's been great with the live streams is that between each song I can read the comments and kind of gauge where the atmosphere's at on the other side of the screen. Of course, in this kind of setup, I can't do that, which is a bit of a shame. But never mind, eh? We do what we can. This next song I've played on quite a few of the love streams, and I released it as, I think it was the first or second single I think it was second single I released this year. There's been 5 singles out in the last 12 months, and that was an attempt to sort of claw back some of the backlog of all these songs. So many songs that haven't been released, like Mermaid of Zena, still hasn't been released. And until February this year, this one, Another One Knocking, hadn't been released. And this comes from another place that's very important in my history, which is Wolverhampton, where I was mostly brought up. And it's a song about a flat I had with a girlfriend in Ettingshaw, just outside Wolverhampton, near Bilston. And we had some quite interesting neighbours. They were mostly sweet enough, but should we say they had alternative lifestyles. The girl upstairs, she works through the night. See the fella stop at the shade of a light between her and her roommate each night. You get through 6 or maybe more. And as soon as one leaves, another one's knocking at the door. The lady next door, her brown eyes blue. Her drunken hubby beats her, but there's nothing we can do. He's out robbing houses, won't be back till 4:30. And as soon as he leaves, another man's knocking at the door. There's another one knocking. There's another one knocking. There's another one knocking. Another one knocking at the door. This guy 3 doors down's got all kinds of gear. Everybody knows what they want, they can get it here. Punks and skins and hippies come round and see what they can score. And as soon as one leaves, another one's knocking at the door. There's another one knocking. There's another one knocking. There's another one knocking. There's another one knocking. Hey, another one knocking. There's another one knocking. Another one knocking at the door. Another one knocking at the door. Another one knocking at the door. That was written when I was playing in a band called Bogus Dago, and that was a blues band. So I think the whole name of it was Bogus Dago Blues Band, and we did mostly blues covers. Well, we did exclusively blues covers, but I thought it might be worth writing a song just so we had at least one original, and obviously it had to be a sort of a bluesy sort of feel. So that's where that one came from. That was that band. I was only playing. I was playing mouth organ and singing, and nothing else. It was the easiest gig because it just turned up with a mouth organ. Okay, I turned up. I think I had 5 of them, but they still didn't take up much room. Until that time, every band I've been playing in, I've been playing bass, and so I've been like carting around these great big stacks or big heavy combos to put the bass through. So playing harmonica and just turning up with nothing more than a case full of harmonicas was, easy peasy lemon squeezy. The next song comes from the late 90s, and I played in lots and lots of different bands in that period and wrote lots of songs. And I was living in a house in the countryside in Shropshire, in a little hamlet called Badger. A very pleasant place. And the song is about making your dreams come true. Not just sitting there dreaming, but going out there and making it all happen. And not just sitting around waiting. It's called Waiting for Winter. And it goes like this. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Oh. Hide away, little hermit, are you happy? With your head up in the clouds, full of dreams that don't come true. A world is waiting, it's waiting for you. Hide in the treasures of your mind, like a pirate buries gold on some deserted isle. Hide in the treasures of your mind, like a hardened hibernator, waiting for winter. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Yet another morning sees your eyes without a smile, yawning, yearning for the things you feel inside. Let's see what you might do. Hide down the treasures of your mind, like a pirate buries gold on some deserted isle. Hide in the treasures of your mind, like a hardened hibernator, waiting for winter, do 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 do. Da 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 da, do 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 do. A thought unspoken can never be a word. A dream unwoken is a song that never will be heard. Hide in the treasures of your mind, like a pirate bearers gold on some deserted isle. Hide in the treasures of your mind, like a heart and hibernator. Waiting for winter to come around, waiting for winter to come around, waiting for winter, do 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 do, da 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 da, do 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 do. Waiting for Winter. That was on an album called Fisk, and that song and 4 others off the album were recorded at Sweet Silence Studios in Copenhagen. And it was an absolute delight and absolute pleasure to work with Flemming Rasmussen, the amazing engineer and producer at Sweet Silence, and top bloke as well. What a lovely bloke. Right, the next song I'd like to do is about realising how bloody lucky you are. Many of you might have seen me performing with Brophy's Law, where Neil Brophy, the frontman of Brophy's Law, quite often reminds us how lucky we are. I say, you lucky people. And we laugh a lot about it, but it's actually pretty true. We're very, very fortunate. If only we can take the time to see how fortunate we are. And one of the ways I remind myself to do that is by making a little list of things that make me lucky, things that are blessings. And this song's called Count Your Blessings. I used to wake up in the morning, crawl out of my sleep, drag a comb across my head as I stumbled to the street. Morning coffee down my shirt and sleep around my eyes as the rain pounds down around me into a world of fear and lies. But a change of thought can shape your destiny. So I made a little list of the things I'm glad I've got: water, food, and shelter. What you have, not what you're not. What you have, not what you're not. What you have, not what you're not. What you have, not what you've not. Count your blessings, and when you get to 10, start all over. Start counting once again. And when you notice blessings that you never knew you had, count your blessings. So So the silence of another night is shattered by the dawn. But instead of pressing snooze, I now start every morning with a tally of my blessings, what I am grateful for. Counting things that I love, and each way there appear more. A simple change of thought can shape your destiny. So make a little list of the things you're glad you got. The trees, the seas, the breeze, the birds and the bees. What you have not, what you've not. 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 Count your blessings. And when you get to 10, start all over. Start counting once again. When you notice blessings that you never knew you had. Oh, 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 oh. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. As a boy, as I sat on my grandpa's knee while he told me tales of the voyages he had done as a boy, I knew that I, like he, would be a fisherman out on the deep blue sea. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. We'd cast out for ropes and we'd set sail. We would sing this song to the roaring gale. Monkfish would our reward be, as fishermen out on the deep blue sea. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. My mother brought mackerel fresh from the quay. We'd bring it back home and grill it for tea. If I had a boat, we'd be eating for free as fishermen out on the deep blue sea. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Fishermen out on the deep blue sea, setting sail from the west country. Pollock and cod, what a fortune made, as fishermen out on the deep blue sea. Well, the years went by and I learned the ropes. I tied the knot and I bought a boat with some lads from the village, and we set out to be fishermen out on the deep blue sea. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I fiddle fiddle little I dum. But the Spanish took a quarter and the paperwork grew. A crate stood empty, orders from the EU. A catch was almost gone and we'd no longer be fishermen out on the deep blue sea. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Dum diddle little fiddle little I dum diddly I diddle fiddle little I dum. Yeah, it's been said that I have a bit of an obsession with fish, but fishy, 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 fishy. Why not? You got to be obsessed by something. We'll do another song now about animals, not fish this time, but various other animals that have been exploited by human beings in order to make the work that we do easier for us, obviously not for the animals. So this is a song called Beasts of Burden. on a mountainside, no turning back. Gales around us give no slack. If we were carrying our pack, no further could we go. Carrying our wares on its back, ever strong, our trusty yak. Further on down the track, we make it safely home. Beasts of burden, carry our load. Horse and mule, ox and buffalo. Down the mines and the fields, on the canals, and along the dusty road. Carry our load. In the desert, endless sand, rocks and stones scattered across the land. A thirst that could kill a man, with goods to sell so far away. The camel in this climate stands, making few demands, in a place where no other can stand the cold of night and heat of day. Beasts of burden, carry our load. Horse and mule, ox and buffalo. Down the mines and the fields, on the canals, and all along the dusty road. Carry our load. In the cornfields of England, the mighty Shire horse used to stand and pull a plow across the land, with truth and pride, grace and pride. These giants, gentle, broad, and grand, could not keep up with modern man. Beasts of burdens to understand the turning tide, the turning tide. Beasts of burden, carry our load. Horse and mule, ox and buffalo. Down the mines and the fields, on the canals, and along the dusty road. Carry our load. Beasts of burden, beasts of burden, beasts of burden. Carry our load, carry our load, carry our load. And now, as Monty Python would say, for something completely different. The next song has a video that I think is great fun. So if you've not seen the video, then pop over to my YouTube channel, or if you're watching this on YouTube, which may actually be a possibility. If you are, hello. Then look up the Green Green Land music video on my YouTube channel here, which was a most enjoyable day spent in Aarhus with some fantastic people. The song is not, despite how the video looks, is not about football fans. And although what a good week it is for Danish football fans. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Yes, we won't have had the weekend yet. Right, I just needed to check because this isn't going out live. But anyone who saw the match on when was it? Monday, yeah. All over the place when it's not live. Anyone who saw the match on Monday will appreciate how wonderful Denmark are at football. Yay! What was I saying? Yes, the song is not actually about football fans, despite what the video looks like. It is about Vikings, specifically one Viking who persuaded a bunch of his mates to go and move to another country with him because it was lovely and green. The country was called Greenland. Well, it was once he'd named it that. It wasn't before. So this is called the Green Greenland. For 3 years of famine has swept across this land. Another year like that we simply couldn't stand. Eric the Red should hear what he said about the fertile pastures in the green, green land. In the green, green land, the green, green land, the fertile pastures in the green, green land. In the green, green land, the green, green land, the fertile pastures in the green, green land. So early in the spring, we set out to sea to try our luck and see what fortunes there might be. They were a merry band who left Iceland with the promise of a better life for my family and me. In the green, green land, the green, green land, my family and me. In the green, green land, in the green, green land, the green, green land, my family and me. In the green, green land. Woo! We were 24 boats that set out from home. 5 days later, a storm from hell did blow. Some ships they went down, and others turned around. Only 14 of our boats ever landed at the cove. In the green, green land, the green, green land, landed at the cove. In the green, green land, in the green, green land, the green, green land, landed at the cove. In the green, green land. Woo! Birch-lined fjords and the cliffs that line the way filled our hearts with hope on that chilly summer day. We laughed and we sang and we toasted our new land as we built ourselves new homes up above the rocky bay. In the green, green land, the green, green land, above the rocky bay. In the green, green land, in the green, green land, the green, green land, above the rocky bay. In the green, green land, in the green, green land, the green, green land, the frost bites hard in the green, green land. In the green, green land, the green, green land, and it's bloody cold in the green, green land. There we go. That's the green, green land. The next song was was released around about a year ago. In fact, just under a year ago, and this was during the first lockdown. I did loads of recording during the first lockdown, and thought it'd be great to release things as we came out of lockdown. And I'd assumed that the pubs would be open again by the time I released this song. Actually, it wasn't quite. It was September. This came out 1st of September. And I assumed that the pubs will all be open again, and that it would be a very appropriate song to bring out as all the pubs opened up again. But quite the opposite happened. Never mind, eh? The best made plans of mice and men. This is called Down the Pub. You bought many fancy things for your home. Spend the days at work, night times all alone. See the dawn with a yawn from a motorway queue, and sunset obscured by the TV's peak time viewing. You say you can't come out tonight 'cause you got to see the final of your favorite show. Dancing celebrities know the dopes in the soaps better than folks you led between, and care more about reality shows than real reality. Oh, you need a bit of banter. Go get yourself some cheer. Get your ass down to the pub and buy yourself a beer. Monday night you'll find us down the pub. Tuesday there's a band on. Wednesday's the folk club. Thursday night is quiz night, and when the weekend comes around, before we head uptown, you'll find us down the pub. You'll find us down the pub, skate a little light up. A device in your pocket, making contact with the world. No need for interaction when you wanna meet a girl. Just find someone on Tinder, and maybe Friday night you can cuddle up on the sofa. Turn down the lights. No, take us somewhere lively, a place with atmosphere. Take your date down to the pub and buy that glass of beer. On Monday night you'll find us down the pub. Tuesday there's a band on. Wednesday's the folk club. Thursday night is quiz night, and when the weekend comes around, before we head uptown, you'll find us down the pub. You'll find us down the pub, skate a little light up. Down the pub, ideas are exchanged and deals are made. Play darts, play pool, chat up the barmaid, dance to the music, or have a quiet chat. At the end of the working day, the pub is where it's at. Monday night you'll find us down the pub. Tuesday there's a band on. Wednesday's a folk club. Thursday night is quiz night, and when the weekend comes around, before we head uptown, you'll find us down the pub. You'll find us down the pub, skate a little light up. You'll find us down the pub, 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 down the pub. You'll find us down the pub. Now, I mentioned my YouTube channel. When I've finished recording this, I'm going to check out whether it's possible to do this as a YouTube video, which I think probably is the best way. See, I haven't even worked out how I'm going to release this out to you yet. But I think what I'm going to do is put this on YouTube and then do a link to it from my Facebook page. Those who are just watching it on YouTube without having been to the Facebook page, every Wednesday night, obviously except for this one, but every Wednesday night when I'm at home, I send a live stream called the Love Stream from this room. And when I'm not at home, it's usually because I'm out gigging. And on those Wednesday nights, I send out a live stream from the gig. So every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central European Time, then you can check out what I'm up to. It's not always original songs. Sometimes there's covers. Well, quite often there's covers, and quite often there's some folk songs chucked in. But tonight, it's all about the original songs, and I hope you're enjoying them. The next song is something that's got over 5,000 plays on YouTube, and I'm assuming it's because everyone thinks it's a different song. I don't know, but it's called "Standing Here Alone" and has never been released, so it can't be because, and I hardly ever play it live either. So yeah, you may not have heard it. If you if you have not heard it, then and want to hear it again, and don't want to have to scroll through all of this nonsense to get to it, it's there on my YouTube channel somewhere. Standing Here Alone, and yeah, it's a bit of a sort of sad song for me, really. How did I come to be so lonely? Small child crying in my heart. Dreams that came and went, money made and money spent. Now I'm standing here alone. Things don't go the way I planned them. The best made plans I might amend come crumbling down, tumbling to the ground, and leave me standing here alone. Standing here alone. Standing here alone. You leave me standing here alone. You came along uninvited, though I had your picture in my heart. You dropped into my lap as if God himself had clapped and said, don't leave him standing here alone. Standing here alone. Standing here alone. Dreams that came and went, money made and money spent. Standing here alone. Standing here alone. Standing here alone. He dropped into my lap as if God himself had clapped and said, don't leave him standing here alone. Better love and lose, they tell me, than never to have loved at all. But feeling so deeply blue, sometimes I wonder if it's true. When I'm standing here alone. Standing here alone. Standing here alone. Feeling so deeply blue, and all I think about is you. Standing here alone. I'm standing here alone. standing here alone, feeling so deeply blue, and all I think about is you. Standing here alone, yeah. Standing here alone. Standing here alone. Standing here alone, there you go. Not my most cheerful song, but you know, they can't all be cheerful. Life isn't all cheerful, folks, let's face it. However, the next song is pretty cheerful, and it's a song about finding a place. Well, it's about travelling, really, and then finding a place while you're travelling that just says, hey, this resonates with who you really are. This feels like home. And that's kind of what happened to me and why I ended up staying in Denmark for so bloody long. This is called Finally Home. I left my home when I was young, in search of fortune, faith and fun, from place to place, like a prisoner on the run. I crossed 1,000 mountains steep, and went from desert sand to sea, always finding another place to be. And now I'm many miles away, and it's a lovely sunny day. And it seems so long ago that I said, say, it's been a long, long journey, taken a long, long time, but I finally arrived. It's been a long, hard lesson, but the answers are my own. Now I find myself finally home. I was busy chasing dreams, and when I caught one, it would seem that the next one was so tantalizingly near. I felt happy all along, though inside something felt wrong, and ever present, longing to belong. And now I'm sitting sipping beer, not quite sure how I got here, and it seems so long away from all those fears. It's been a long, long journey, taken a long, long time, but I finally arrived. It's been a long, hard lesson, but the answers are my own. Now I find myself, yes, I found myself. Oh, I find myself finally home. There we go. That song, as with all the others, except for Standing Here Alone and The Mermaid of Zena, all of those are available on all the kind of digital ways you can download music, really, or stream music. So Spotify, Deezer, and all those kind of things, Apple Music. It's on Amazon, it's on iTunes and all that sort of stuff. So pretty much any place you want to go, you can find my music. Thanks very much for listening to it this far. I'm going to do one more song, and then next week we'll be back as normal, I think. Yes, next week is back to a normal love stream on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central European Time on my Facebook page, Martindale Musician. And I'll leave you with this song, which is called The Very Last Dance, and which seems to get requested quite frequently these days. So that's lovely to know. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on pretty much anything you want to find me on, really. So do give me a good big follow and a good big subscribe, and you know, it will make everyone happier. And that's what we want. So here we go. This is called The Very Last Dance. We burn all over the city tonight. We've heard sweet music and more beneath the lights. The drink is heading for my head, and we only have one more chance. So come on and join me in this very last dance. You look so beautiful as the lights dim to blue. My soul starts to fly. I've had a wonderful night with you. Don't let it finish here. I can see in your glance you want it too. This very last dance. So sway with me. Stay with me. And don't let this be the very last dance. Touch of your hand, your breath on my skin, holding me close to your body, we begin. The music hits our souls, and we're locked in a trance, linked in the rhythm of the very last dance. So sway with me. Stay with me. And don't let this be the very last dance. Stay with me. Oh, sway with me. Don't let this be the very last dance. Well, that was the very last dance for tonight. Thanks very much for being here and watching this. Assuming you got this far, congratulations, well done you. And I'll see you for the regular Wednesday night love streams in the usual fashion over on Facebook. Cheers, my dears. Have a wonderful rest of the day, or rest of the evening, or rest of the week, rest of the month, rest of the year, rest of everything. Have a wonderful one. Cheers, guys.